Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening and welcome back to 360DigiTMG's Domain Analytics program. Last time that we have discussed the healthcare domain analytics, how we can apply the machine learning when it comes to healthcare domain. And we have also seen some use cases like predicting the diabetes of a particular patient, something like that. And now we will be discussing the domain of web and mobile analytics. So in this domain, how can we apply the machine learning, and where exactly we can do the improvements, and all those things we'll be discussing when it comes to web and mobile analytics. So agenda of this session is what are the applications? In each domain, we will be having the machine learning application where we can improve the accuracy of that particular domain sales, or whether it can be regarding the operations when it comes to healthcare domain that we have seen. How can we recognize patient accurately based on his patient history? The same when it comes to web and mobile analytics also, we will be seeing the machine learning applications. How can we apply? Where can we apply? What are the things that we can improve? That we will be discussing. And we'll be having CRISP-ML methodology, that is cross-industry standard process machine learning quality analysis. It is a standard process in order to do the data science project. It could be any domain, whether it is a web and mobile analytics, whether it is healthcare analytics, or whether it can be education, it can be fraud analytics, anything. When it comes to data science project, we'll be having just one method or one standard process that is called as a CRISP-ML methodology. That is cross-industry. Industry can be anything. Cross-industry standard process machine learning quality analysis. So we'll be applying the same. We'll be having 6 phases that we'll be seeing in the next slide, and we'll be having the exploratory data analysis. While we are once we get the data, we are supposed to do the pre-processing, and we have to explore the data so that we can bring out the inferences that we will be discussing in the second day. Third day. And data mining, we'll be taking one supervised learning algorithm. Here we'll be using one clustering algorithm, that is on supervised learning. We'll be taking a clustering algorithm and we'll try to apply one use case, and we'll see how machine learning will do the segregation of different categories. And the next day we'll be using the k nearest neighbor. It is one of the supervised learning we will be having when it comes to machine learning. So we will be taking one use case scenario using the k nearest neighbor, and we'll try to apply that machine learning algorithm, and we'll try to do the classification. And we'll be having the decision tree algorithm as well. It is also one of the best algorithm, we can say. Using that also, we will be using one used case, and we'll try to figure out how we can be how that machine learning algorithm will work, and how can we apply that decision tree machine learning algorithm when it comes to web and mobile based analytics. And we'll be using the regression algorithm. The same, we'll be using the linear regression techniques, and we'll apply one use case, and we'll see how linear regression will be performing when it comes to web and mobile based analytics. And last day, we'll be doing one use case using the multi-layer perceptron. It is also called as artificial neural networks. We'll be taking one use case that can be based on web-based, or it can be based on the mobile-based analytics, and we'll try to apply, and we'll see how it will do the predictions using the multi-layer perceptron. This is the agenda for these 8 days. The very first day, since we'll be having the application, how can we apply, where can we apply all this machine learning algorithm when it comes to mobile and web-based? Yeah, like we discussed, the CRISP-ML methodology, it could be any domain. We'll be using these are the 6 phases that we will be applying when it comes to uh, data science project. Here, we'll be having one business understanding. Right after getting the data set, you'll be going through what exactly the main target, objective, what could be the constraint of the project that we'll be going through. And then we will be doing the data preparation, and then we will be going for machine learning model that could be supervised, or that it could be unsupervised. We'll try to apply one machine learning model, and then we have to do the evaluation. Whatever the model that we are building, is it performing well or not? How much accuracy you are getting while you are doing the testing? And then we will be doing the deployment. Once deployment is done, we will be doing the monitoring and maintenance. This is our 6 phases when it comes to any data science project. These are the 6 phases when it comes to any data project. So we will be discussing this in detail in the the next class. Before that, we'll see what are the applications we will be having when it comes to web and what are the applications of machine learning when it comes to web and mobile analytics. What exactly is the predictive analytics? First, we'll learn that, and then we'll get into the applications. So, predictive analytics is methods. You'll be having the data. So, any data science project, that could be anything. You need to have a historical data. You need to have a historical data. Based on that only, whatever the machine learning algorithm that we are building, when you have a large amount of data, in that case only we will be having the large number of patterns. When you have a large number of patterns, and if you have machine learning algorithm, it will try to learn all those patterns, whatever the patterns we'll be having in historical data. It will try to learn those patterns. Based on that only, we will be doing the forecast. It is relies on the past events to forecast the upcoming. Of course, it is based on the historical data frames. So if you have a historical data, then only we will be able to do the forecasting. Let's say if you want to do the forecasting for the sales of the next 1 month. In that case, what you have to do? You can't really do the forecasting without having any data, right? You have just started business that is not even in this week itself, and you want to do the forecasting for the next month sales or next week sales. In that case, it is not possible. So, in order to do the forecasting, you need to have a historical data. That is, then only we will be able to do the forecasting. It is like having the machine, time machine that can, why it is because whatever the historical data will be having, based on that, we will be doing the forecasting. We are literally going to the future and and knowing that what could be our sales in next month. It is the future, right? It is knowing the future, being in a present. Web and mobile analytics apply the same machine learning algorithm. Where exactly we can apply the same machine learning algorithm when it comes to web and? There are so many cases. If you want to do the prediction of price prediction of laptop, you can say, or mobile, based on features. What are the features we'll be having? Or let's say you have one laptop repair center. You have a laptop repair center, or you have a website that's selling the old laptops. In that case, you need to have an algorithm that can easily predict what could be the price of this particular laptop. When you have these are the components, like you have a processor of i3, you have a RAM of 8 GB RAM, and you have a HDD display, 15-inch screen. If you have these kind of features, what could be the, so when it is a new laptop, in that case, it is the price is predetermined. But when it comes to you are selling the same old laptops, in that case, you need to develop one algorithm so that you can predict, because these price fluctuations are too high when it comes to old laptops. So you need to have an algorithm that can predict the price of that particular laptop. In that case, you need to have your own machine learning algorithm. You have to build your own machine learning algorithm. Then you have to deploy in your web so that you can easily predict based on the features of that particular laptop. There also you can use the machine learning. And if you want to do the, let's say, nowadays everything moving into online. You might have observed from pre-COVID era to post-COVID era. Pre-COVID era, most of the people go, directly to shopping malls, directly go to any shopping mall. That could be electronic, that could be clothing. Most of the people go to offline stores and they try to purchase. But nowadays, due to the COVID, the whole equation has been changed. So now what people are doing, they're simply sitting at home and they're ordering the anything. That could be electronics, that could be clothing, that could be anything. They are simply ordering from the home itself. So in that case, the machine learning algorithms are search. That most of the companies are trying to deploy the machine learning algorithms into their web pages so that they can easily understand what exactly people want. Let's say where exactly the same machine learning algorithm can be applied. You might have browsed through Amazon's or Flipkart's. There are so many websites, or you can say e-commerce websites. Whenever you are searching for some word, let's say I want to buy one iPhone. Whenever you are searching the iPhone, the phone will come. I mean, in search, iPhone phone will come. In addition to that, you'll be having the cases. You will be having, AirPods, screen guards. These are also comes into your recommendation. You haven't searched for that. Then how come those also coming with that phone? So this is where this e-commerce websites deploy the machine learning algorithm called recommendation engine. It is also machine learning algorithm. What exactly recommendation engine do? Whatever the searches that you are doing, if there is something related to that particular item, it will simply give you into your recommendation. These are the ways you can apply the machine learning when it comes to web-based and mobile-based analytics. Through that, we can improve the sales of that particular. See, when you are doing the recommendation, which is very similar, very near to what actually you are looking for, and giving the random recommendation. See who will be willing to buy more. If whenever you are giving the near to or similar recommendation, then there is a probability of getting that particular product into the cart. That is the probability is very high, right? When compared to randomly giving the recommendation. Let's say, let's take one more example. Yeah, let's say you have a cat food making factory. Let's say you have a cat food making factory, but now you want to do the promotion of your product, or you want to sell the product of your product. You want to sell your product. What you are doing in order to do the marketing, or you want to do this selling, in that case you need a data of what different customers, so that you can directly call, or you might be sending a mail, or you might be sending a text saying that, yeah, we have this much discount on this cat product, cat food. Would you like to buy it? Whenever you're gathering data, instead of taking random data from random client, random data of customers from random client. Let's say you have taken the random data of 1,000 from one client, the third party. So there are nowadays so many third parties that are selling the data. So you have taken random data from one third party client, and there is one more data available from Facebook, the same 1,000 data. So how does Facebook collect the data? Based on your likes? Let's say you might be using Facebook, or you might be using the Instagram. Whenever you are going through the Instagram reels or Facebook post, based on the likes, let's say you are going through the videos and you came across cat videos, dog videos. In that case, if you like those videos, or if you have any one of those pets, in that case, what you will do? You will simply like it. You simply like that post or that picture, anything. In that case, what happened? Facebook captured the data. Facebook captures the data, and that data will be stored in the server. So if you are taking the data from random client, and when you are taking the data from the Facebook client, where you will be having same 1,000, and here the data is collected on based on the interest, but here the random data is collected. Where could be the highest possibility that that cat food sales will be high? Of course, here, right? Because whatever the data it is collected from the Facebook, it is based on the particular people's interest. In that case, what happens? They might be having the cat, or they might be willing to adopt some cats or any other animals. In that case, the probability of getting sold of your product will be very high. Next time, what will you do? Will you go for a random person and buy the data, or you will go for Facebook? Of course, you will be going for Facebook, so that you can increase the sales. Here, if you take random, barely you will be getting like 5 to 10% sales. That too, you can't really tell. But when it comes to here, you'll be getting maximum. There is a maximum probability that your product might be getting sold. So nowadays, everybody is having mobiles. Everybody is having laptops. They can simply do the web search. They can simply go through their mobile, and they can simply order. All this data will be monitored. That will be used for machine learning inputs. Whatever the data that we'll be collecting through Facebook or any different e-commerce site will be used by machine learning, and that machine learning algorithm will be using to do the increase the sales. The end of the day, what we need to increase the sales of that particular product or particular company or firm, anything. That is the end goal of a machine learning, whether it is machine learning or AI, anything. At the end of the day, you have to increase the sales. Yeah. So when it comes to mobile analytics, see, what if you could predict? Predictive analytics is the practice of using advanced statistics. So what exactly the machine learning? We will be using different statistics. If you have gone through the machine learning or data science program, you might have come across everything that we will be doing on the data. We will be applying the different statistics, so that we can bring out some inferences. Based on those inferences, we can make the business decisions. That we will be doing, right? The most of the time we'll be applying the statistics on historical data, and we'll be bringing out the inferences. Let's say, what if you could predict which of users were most likely to remain engaged? Let's say you have one YouTube channel, or you will be having one marketing channel. That could be page, anything. If you know previously, or telecom, it is the best example, telecom company. if you know how long that particular person will stay with you, when he will be going to churn, that means when he will be going to do. You will be learning all this in when it comes to survival analytics. Survival analytics of machine learning. It is also machine learning technique. If you know how long he will be loyal to that particular telecom company, when exactly will be leaving that churn, he's gonna churn. But if you know that whatever the candidates or the customers coming to your website are the potential users, in that case, what are the decisions that you can make? If you know that this particular person gonna churn out in this week, in that case, what you will do? You will create some personalized offers, personalized offer you will be creating, and you can simply send to that particular customer mail or particular customer's mobile number. If you have details, in that case, you can simply send like, yeah, we'll be giving you the personal offers. If you would you like to buy it, that is what a big basket, and nowadays there are so many grocery sites also there, right? What they will be doing, if they notice that you are not buying as frequently as you used to do before, in that case, what will they do? They might think that, yeah, the customer gonna churn, maybe he's getting better deals in somewhere else. In that case, what they will do? They will create personalized offers for particular person, so that they might not lose the customer. Nobody want to lose the customer, of course. Any company, any firm, any even the Flipkart, there are so many competition. There are so much competition when it comes to there's different e-commerce companies, or it could be social media, OTT platforms. There is so much competition, so nobody want to lose the customer. Once they lose customer, in that case, it is very hard to get back that particular customer. So they will try to lure you with different discounts, so that you can continue. So what do we know? What if you know whoever visiting your particular site, you know that this particular person is a potential buyer. In that case, what do? You will keep sending him messages until he notices or he buys it. But that particular product, any product, he has searched some product on let's say Flipkart or Amazon, but you know the history of that particular customer, that whenever he is doing the search, there is a possibility of buying that particular product. If you know that, what will you do? You will keep sending messages or sending keep popping up whenever he is doing the browsing. Whatever the search that he's done, you'll keep him engaging with that particular product, so that he can buy it. These are all data where it will be available, sir. Why we are giving, where we will be giving all these data. Means whenever you are logging into the Flipkart or Amazon, in that case, everything, whatever the things that you are liking, whatever the things that you are reviewing, whatever the things that you are searching, everything will be recorded. Based on that only, this recommendation system will be okay. Yeah. Where exactly we can apply the machine learning? How can we apply the machine learning when it comes to e-commerce? Web-based are pretty much equal to the e-commerce, and we'll be having the mobile-based analytics as well. So product feed engine, recommender engine, like we explained you earlier as well. Amazon, it is the best example when it comes to recommendation engine. It is also one machine learning algorithm. Recommendation, you might have, if you have gone through the machine learning trading or data science trading, in that case, you might have an idea about the product feed recommender engine. So what happens whenever you log in, you have given the credentials. Whenever you log in again, so what happens? Whatever the searches that you made, again they will keep popping in your logged Amazon account or logged Flipkart account, it will keep popping up. So that it is keep reminding you that you have searched for some product. Would you like to buy that product? Or you have already forgotten that product. Something like that, it will keep reminding you until and unless you buy that particular product. Yeah. Have you ever thought about why Amazon can guess which product may interest you? So if you have somehow, if you have like whenever people are very greedy, especially young generation, what happens if Amazon is giving you 10% discount on some particular product? In that case, it will be asking you to link your Amazon to Facebook, link your Amazon to Instagram. It will be asking you, like indirectly, it is asking you for credential only. So whatever the things that if you link that Amazon to the Facebook or link your Amazon to the Instagram, in that case, what happened? Whatever the thing that you are searching or whatever the thing that you are doing in your social media, the same thing started reflecting your Amazon account as well. Let's say you have going through some searches, you are liking something, the same thing will be started recommending in Amazon app as well. If it is, if you are going through the videos of different cats and dogs nowadays, the whole social media is about cats and dogs. So in that case, what happened? Think Amazon thinks that you might be interested in cats and dogs, or it thinks you might be having the cats and dogs. So in that case, if you have a cats and dogs, there are products related to the cats and dogs. So it will start recommending you. Yeah, we have a cat product, we have a dog product. Would you like to buy it? You are searching through Facebook or Instagram. You might like some sale that is going on. In that case, the same it will start recommending wherever you go. If you link once you link, whether it is Facebook, whether it is your Instagram, wherever you go, it will keep following you. You might have observed, even Google as well. If you simply do the Google search, in that case also, whole thing, like all the things that you have searched will pop up. That is a recommendation system. Whatever the thing, whatever the search that you are making, related search will be in your recommendation. Service personalization, content feed personalization. So it is one of the things nowadays in market and web-based market. It is increasing the profit of firms very rapidly. Since what they are doing, they are simply instead of giving random advertisements. See, in order to do the promotion, there are so many companies that like millions of dollars. They put millions of dollars to just do the promotion. Instead of doing the promotion for random people, why can't they study the people? Why can't they study the mindset of the people? This is exactly what machine learning and AI. It will study the people based on the people mindset, based on the people's interest. This personalized feeds or personalized recommendations will happen. Related suggestion, related special offers, targeted ads. These are all by studying the human mindset or that particular customer's mindset. If you have logged in, you might have observed when it comes to Netflix or any other OTT platform, what they will do. What they will do? They'll simply see your likes, see your dislikes. What happens when I don't even have an account? In that case, what they will do? So whenever you're logged in into OTT platform, it could be Netflix. Just take an example of Netflix. What it will ask Netflix? It will ask you. It will give you 2 to 3 movies. at the beginning, since you are a beginner. Anyway, it will be having the data of your gender, your age. So based on age and gender also, there are so many recommendations that it can do, because it has a data, historical data. In that data, they have a database, which age group people are watching which kind of movies, which gender people are watching which kind of movies. So they have a data, historical data. Additionally, you are giving, additionally they are giving 2 to 3 movies to rate it. If you say out of 5, if you given 4 rating, in that case you are liking it. If you are giving 0 rating or 1 rating, in that case you're not liking it. Like that, they will be giving 2 to 3 movies. Based on that likes and dislike, they will start recommending you which product you might be liking. If you have liked one movie, let's say Triple R, you have liked Triple R, you have given 4 out of 5 rating. In that case, what they will do? Director. It will be having so much information. Who's the director for that particular movie? Who's the actors? Who's the actress? If you are liking that particular movie, or if you are giving the 4 by 5 out of 4 rating out of 5, in that case, you are liking something. So in that case, what they will do, all these actors, directors, whichever the movie they acted on, or whichever the movie they directed, those movies will become, starts coming in your recommendation. This is how personalized recommendation system works. So this is all using the machine learning only. Content based, you might have came across if you have completed the data science course. Content based, collaborative based. Collaborative based is based on the people's interest. Collaborative. It is based on people's interest. When it comes to content based, it is a similarity based on content. Like most of the people are which content they are watching. In that, based on that, it will be doing the recommendation. It is also machine learning technique that we can apply on web based analytics, or you can use the same thing in e-commerce side, especially e-commerce side. Yeah. And one more reason, one more thing that you can where exactly you can apply the machine learning. Dynamic price adjustment. It will be done using the machine learning itself. Let's say, yeah, it is very important when it comes to when you have so many people, or so many competition, when you have so much competition when it comes to market. So you have seen one product where you might have seen in Amazon, you might have seen in Flipkart, anyway. The same product, it will keep following you until and unless you bought that particular product. That I've explained. But how does this price adjustment done? Let's say you have seen the product. For that product, it is a bit high. At the first, it will be high only, the price of that particular product, until and unless it is on the sale or it is on that particular offer. If you ignore that particular product and you are not buying that product, in that case, next day what will happen? The price drop will happen. It is automatically done. It is not man-made. I mean, nobody manually operate that. It is happens automatically. They do know how much price we can offer to that particular customer. How much price will be profitable to that organization. They do know. So they have already set up. This is the price range that we can get down to, so that still if customer is interested, in that case it will be getting sold, or else they'll keep repeating the same. They will keep increasing the price of that particular product. They will keep decreasing the price of particular product. They are studying them. They are targeting the mentality of the person. What will you see? Once the price is dropped, like 5% price is dropped, it will keep popping up wherever you go. Like 5% price has been dropped. In that case, what you will see? The human mentality is, yeah, price is dropped. I think I should buy that particular product. In that case, if you are weak-minded, you will simply buy that product. Next time, what you will do? Again, he will increase the price. if you didn't buy that product, even though it is 5% discount, you didn't buy the product. In that case, what happens? You will again increase the price of the particular product to normal price. Then what do you think? Correct? Yeah, it got increased. In that case, it might be in a demand, or maybe I should buy it now. Something like that. They will do the dynamic price adjustment. It will be done by using the machine learning itself. So no manual adjustment will be done. Machine learning will be take care of it, so that you can increase the people who are buying that particular product. Amazon uses price adjustment based on external trends and product demand. If the product is in demand, if product is nobody is buying that particular product, in that case, automatically that price will be, there will be a small drop, but not completely. If it is not profitable to firm, in that case they won't be doing that. But whatever the profitable margin is there, in that range only, it will keep happening. Yeah, this allows them to simply make the prices of products and make appealing to the customer intended. Whoever looking for that particular product, whenever he sees price drop, he can simply grab that up. Something like that. It will be happening using the machine learning. Supply and demand prediction using machine learning. Of course, whenever you know the supply and demand, so we'll be having so many machine learning algorithms that you can using that you can predict what could be the demand. I mean, do we have a demand to that particular product, or don't we have a demand? We can easily do the prediction. If you use the same when it comes to web-based, in that case, what you can do, you can simply decrease the loss, or you can try to decrease the loss as much as you can. Let's say people are buying one particular product. So many people are trying to buy that product. In that case, what you'll do, for that product, its demand is very high. I mean, there will be like bunch of products, you won't be able to monitor each and everything, right? In that case, we will be deploying the machine learning algorithm that it will do all those things automatically, and then it will give you this particular product. We'll be having like in Walmart or in Amazon, you can see millions of products getting sold every now and then. So you can't monitoring manually to each and every particular product. Millions of products will be having. We can't keep one particular person to monitor this product. It is not possible. In that case, what we will be doing? We'll be deploying the machine learning algorithm. Wherever we are having the good demand, it will simply suggest you, yeah, these are the products are in the most demand. These are the products will be having most demand. In that case, what you can do? You can increase the supply into the e-commerce site or any other. It is a Flipkart or it is Amazon. In that e-commerce website, the demand for that particular product is very high. In that case, what you will do? You will keep supply. You will be increasing the supply. If you don't have a demand, in that case, you don't need to supply. Like that, you can decrease the wastage of resources. You can say, if unnecessarily producing the products that are not in demand, in that case, there will be a wastage of resources, right? In that case, you can avoid that. In that also, we can use the machine learning algorithms. These are the different applications when it comes to. And one more thing we'll be having, you might have came across, I mean, nowadays it is very famous. Instead of searching or using text, we'll be simply scan that particular product and we can use the for search. Yeah, machine learning using the visual search. What happens in this? You don't need to type, even though you don't know English. In that case, you don't need to worry about it at all. Simply take a picture and scan it and do this Google search. What we are doing here, we are simply using the machine learning to bring out the near the KNN. You might have come across the KNN algorithm. Especially in deep learning, we will be using the KNN algorithm to find out which are the similar images we'll be having. You might have observed in Google as well. If you have taken like multiple selfies, Google algorithm will tell you that yeah, you will be having so many pictures that are similar. Would you like to remove anything from those pictures? It will ask something like that because it has recognized the pattern. Like all the pictures are same. In that case, why are you keeping this many pictures which are similar? So it will be giving you heads up. You are running out of memory. Would you like to remove any pictures from your gallery, since they are all similar? Based on what? It will be using the k nearest neighbor. That is in deep learning. Deep learning k nearest neighbor algorithm. It will be used to predict which are the images are similar. The same algorithm will be used when it comes to machine learning visual search. What happens? Visual search and image recognition technology had greatly benefited from adoption of mobile e-commerce shopping, especially e-commerce sites. They have benefited a lot when it comes to visual search. You need to what you need to simply take a picture. You're going to some malls. You haven't found whatever that you are looking for, or the size is not there. In that case, what you do? It is not possible to describe that particular product or that particular dress. So what you will do? You will simply click a picture, take a scan, and you can do the Google search wherever any sites, that could be Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra. There are so many sites. Wherever that particular product is available, it will pop up. Like, yeah, we have a similar searches. Would you like to buy this particular product? Something like that. Using this technology, there are so many companies, that are benefited a lot from the adoption of mobile e-commerce, especially mobile e-commerce companies like Flipkart and Amazon and Myntra. There are so many, Misho, something like that. Make a search engine that requires specific information to deliver it. So it is not possible to describe that particular project, particular item or product. All you need to do, just coherent visual search. Similar, just take a picture. Whatever similar images we will be having, all will be there in your Google. Everything else is handled by the image recognition engine that matches input information with the product. Whatever the input that you are giving using the scan, it will simply see in database if there are any project or any product that are getting are there in that particular database. It will simply tell you that yeah, here we will be having that product. So this is how the machine learning, especially when it comes to visual search, are useful to increase or to increase the profit of the business. There are so many startups that are based on this one, since it is very easy and very convenient as well. What are the benefits when it comes to machine learning? Ultimately, at the end of the day, what are the things that should be needing? You have to increase the sales of company, or you have to increase the profits of the company. That is the end goal, right, for any machine learning model when it comes to web as well as mobile-based analytics. What are the benefits you can expect from the implementing machine learning? There are so many studies that are that reveal that after applying machine learning or integrating the ML algorithm into their web-based platform, 76% of the business recorded higher sales. Of course, I mean, it will make things easily. Instead of just typing, if you have, one beautiful dress and you want to buy it, you don't know how to describe it. You don't even know the English. In that case, what will you do? You'll simply take a screen, picture and you will simply upload it and you can easily find out. It doesn't matter whether you know the language or not. It doesn't matter. There are so many websites that are introducing the voice search as well. So language can't be a barrier. If you know, it's fine. Otherwise, you can simply use this technology. Of course, in that case, there will be a surge when it comes to sales. When you integrate, machine learning algorithm in your web, then definitely you'll be having a surge when it comes to sales. ML technology predicts better user behavior, optimizes process, lead up sales and cross sales. So machine learning algorithm itself, created to mimic, that is artificial neural network, mimic the human brain. So what exactly machine learning will be doing? It will learn the patterns or learn the behavior, how you are thinking. Based on your thinking, which products will be liking. All the history, based on your history only, the recommendation engine will work, right? If you know whatever the targets, like whatever the sales target you will be having, like say, recommendation that that particular engine is doing, these are pinpoint recommendations. There is a high possibility that you can buy that product compared to random recommendation, like we have discussed in the very first slide. Instead of going for the random recommendation, whatever the recommendation that you are doing, those are pinpoint. We don't need to waste time on people who do, customer who do time pass. You might have seen in shopping malls. Like most of the people, like 60 to 70% of people who are coming for shopping mall, those are just to do the time pass. But here, whatever the recommendation that you are doing is a pinpoint recommendation. Like if that particular person is interested in that particular product, then only he'll be doing the Google search. Otherwise, why would he do the Google search? So you are reaching to the potential customer that will be willing to buy that particular product. In that case, the false customers will be eliminated. You don't need to spend a lot of time on that particular people. 50% of the enterprises are applying machine learning to refine marketing issues. Most of the companies, like 50% of the enterprises are applying machine learning algorithm to monitor whatever the products they will be having, whether we have a demand or not. If you have a demand, see, it is not possible to monitor each and everything. In that case, you can simply deploy a machine learning algorithm. How many people are coming to your platform? How many people are searching for that particular product? How many people are interested in that particular product? If people are liking, if people are commenting, if people are reviewing, in that case, machine learning algorithm will keep check every single thing, and it will give you it will give you visualizations or inferences that these are the products are high in demand. These are a product people are searching for a lot. In that case, based on that, we will be making some decisions. Based on that, we can make the business decisions. So ML has helped several European banks to increase new product sales by 10%. Yeah, you might have seen when it comes to machine learning, you will be having so many algorithms that can detect whether that particular person going to repay the loan or not. And based on those people's interest or based on those people's features, we can recommend different. Like let's say if some person is using the fixed deposit account, in that case, you know that that particular person has money. In that case, what you'll do, you'll add additional products. Like, sir, would you like to add locker to your bank account? or would you like to buy some insurances? Since the person has the money, in that case only you will be recommending, right? If you recommend these kind of thing, the people who are having just less amount of money in their bank, in that case they might not be interested at all. If they have money, in that case you can do the recommendation and you can increase the sales from that particular. So ML algorithm will do help to finding out the best customers who are willing to buy something. These are the things that we can do using the machine learning algorithms. We deploy, whether it is in web or any other platforms, e-commerce, it could be OTT platforms, all web-based platforms. The conclusion: AI and machine learning for e-commerce, especially e-commerce, seems to be the perfect combination, since it is monitoring your behavior, your likes, your patterns. It is completely monitoring you, and then based on that it will be doing the recommendation. So it is a deadly combination. In that case, there is a higher possibility that you can buy that particular product. That is a very high probability that you can buy that particular product. The role of artificial intelligence in e-commerce to make buyers' journey more comfortable. Of course, it is more comfortable. You don't need to search for that. It will simply, based on your interest, it will simply popping up on your phone saying that, yeah, you might be interested in this product. So you don't even need to search for that product. So it is comfortable, more efficient. E-commerce is an industry where applications of machine learning directly contribute to the quality of the consumer experience and business growth. Of course, e-commerce, especially in e-commerce. So whatever the recommendation that machine learning is doing, it directly affect the business growth, since we are getting you are directly giving recommendation to the customer. So if he buys it, it will directly affect the growth of that particular product or that particular company. So these are the applications, machine learning. This is where exactly we can apply the machine learning algorithm, and we can improve the sales or improve the margins of your different companies. This is all about for today's class. I hope you guys learned something. In next class, we will be discussing about CRISP-ML methodologies, and in coming classes, we will be taking different machine learning algorithms that are unsupervised, KNN, linear regression, decision tree, and neural networks. We will be taking one use case scenario to each and every one algorithm, and we'll try to apply using the coding. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. I hope you guys learned something, and we'll see you in the next session. And yeah, have a nice day. And sorry, one more thing I forgot to mention. If you are willing to kickstart your career in data science, please subscribe to 360DigiTMG's YouTube channel, and there we'll be having the Python basics to advanced Python sessions are going on. If you are interested, in that case you can simply join our 360DG YouTube channel. Thank you guys, and yeah, have a nice day.